What is everything ultimately made of? It was once thought that the answer was atoms. Atoms, the fundamental building blocks of matter, which cannot be cut, which is hardly the case. Atoms have an inner structure. They consist of a central nucleus surrounded by tiny particles called electrons. The nucleus has a positive electric charge, the electrons a negative charge. And it's the electrical attraction between these charges that holds the electrons close to the nucleus. Electrons are considered to be truly fundamental. They really are one of the basic building blocks of the matter we see around us. The nucleus, is that fundamental? No. It too has an inner structure. It's made up of neutrons and protons. The neutron and proton are very similar to each other. It's just that the proton carries a positive electric charge, whereas the neutron has none. It's the charge on the protons that gives the nucleus as a whole its positive charge. But you might be thinking, hold on, won't the nucleus... No. Things are more subtle than that. Okay. Here I have two protons, right? I'm going to push them apart. That represents the electrical repulsion. But they don't separate. Why? Because there's another force at work, an attractive force. Nuclear force is more powerful than the repulsive electrical force. And that's what leads to an overall attraction holding the nucleus together. And a neutron fundamental, like the electron? Nope. When you look inside them, you find that they're made up of tiny, tiny particles called quarks. A bit like the pips in the apple. Two types of quark, what we call the up quark and the down quark, which we denote by U and D. The proton has two ups and a down, and the neutron two downs and an up. So both the proton and the neutron are made up of 3 quarks each. Quarks, like electrons, are believed to be truly fundamental. They mark the end of the line. So everything we see is made up of 2 kinds of quark,